That's a chest. Wow, what a safe looking house. Definitely not like the second, yeah, nothing like what the third series of Unfortunate Events book or anything. Nothing like it at all. Woo! But, wow, that worked. I didn't even take damage. Can you take fall damage as Wolf Link? I actually don't know. I haven't done it yet. It's a minor point of curiosity, but I want to try the gravestones again real quick to see if I just checked the wrong side or something. Did I do it dumb? There's push. It was just showing get on instead of push, which is a reasonable confusion, I think. Come here. There we go. Silence you. Where's my get on function? Hey. You can only get on when you don't want to, but you can't get on when you do want to. That'd be silly. Can I go in these? I'm just like floating over the hole. It's really weird. I must only be allowed to go in them as normal Link. That's I'm trying to get all 4 feet on the hole. That's close enough, really. Gonna highlight that he's like just floating. It's conspicuously him-shaped too. So my mistake wasn't as dumb as I thought it was. I thought that I'd made a mistake and like just like somehow tried to push them from the wrong side when it's really obvious what side they get pushed from. No, I got the get on prompt instead of the push prompt. Which is a much more reasonable mistake. Faith in self restored for a bit. I assume the last ones are going to be in this cave. There's no more in this place. I guess I could check the world map. Looks like the path's impassable. But I can get you up if you want to go. Are they just like constantly tutorializing or something, or what? They're like, looks like I have to do the thing that I've done like 10 times already now, in case you forgot already. Oh, that's not what I thought that was gonna be at all. I'm sorry, what are your nipples? I have so many questions. Wait, is that a cube on the inside? That's like a 3D model. It's not actually a 3D model, but I mean like that's like that drawing you do when you're like drawing the concept of like a 3D cube. And then it's got like a starburst around it. Ah, what the what? Those are horrible. Those are actually horrible. Oh my god. Ugh. Why do I have to stand guard? Ladder's destroyed, so it's not like any humans will come up. And what is with the elders? If we have a problem with humans that the humans can help with, we should ask. It's better than suffering for the sake of pride. Cha. I don't know where I was going with that, really. Those nipples, though. Those nipples, ah! Die. Die horribly. Yeah. You want to try again? I like to think that's just one bat just respawning over and over again, like reincarnating. Just this endless rage to destroy me, so determined that it keeps coming back to life. But it doesn't doesn't innovate at all, so it does the same approach just over and over and over again. It's capable of fury. It's capable of desire for revenge, but it's not capable of learning. Howdy. Yeah, 2 to go. Can't see very far in that view. Game looks so much better like this. What? Wait, where am I? What's happening? Is this Ori in the Blind Forest? Wait, this... Okay, that was abrupt. It's beautiful, by the way. Let teachings of old pass to you. It's a mystic wise wolf, so it has like a reverb echo and a slower pant. But it's totally the same pant sound effect, I think. It's funny. They had to make it have wise panting. Take sword in hand and find me. Well, that was new. Ooh, what's happening? What is happening? Oh, is that the gold wolf? Or is that where I am right now? Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. Okay, so the gold wolf is here. Okay. Good to know. I was confused for a minute there. Was I seeing him across the whole... Was that the whole game's world just now? That I saw from way up there? I'm realizing this may not be, what was it? The last one was like, it felt like it had a... I mean, I guess kudos for each game having a very different overworld. Because Wind Waker was a giant ocean with random pebble islands everywhere, which is why it was kind of a drag. Ocarina was like Hyrule Field was like the central hub with the castle and everything in Lon Lon Ranch. So it felt like, oh yeah, here's where people live. And even had Kakariko Village right next to it. Then it's like, here's a handful of temples that are like one road away from the central location. This one is like a sprawling area of like mountains and slopes and lakes and stuff with tiny little villages scattered about. I'm realizing this is actually, this is going to be what Hyrule is the whole game, huh? Because that's probably the whole map of the world, and I've apparently been to like half the regions now, kind of, in some way. That's interesting. There was part of me that keeps waiting for myself to like reach the equivalent of Hyrule Fields, but I think that moment's not going to come, or kind of came with that one field that happened before, I suppose. But like the overworld just has a very different feel, and I'm catching up with that. By the way, hello Windstones. I don't know where they started in, but they definitely came back in Breath of the Wild. I remember you. Alright. Midna. Midna. Chest. Chest, Midna. Midna. Come on, Midna. There's a chest up there, Midna. You are the most arbitrary helper ever. You know that? I have jumped such higher things than that with your help. But you're like, nah, I don't want to give you that one. Fine, be that way. I mean, I thought I'd test it. So there's always been a thing in these games where the musical instrument between this game and the last two games I've played, they all have a musical part. And there's always a really giant gap between the quality of the playing you do versus the quality of what that was hell of a roll. And the quality of the playing your character does immediately after that part. Like, you do a doofy little, like, 3-note song like you're a kindergartner trying to learn how to play the recorder, and then it transitions to you playing something way more complicated, like a second later. Look at that. Death Mountain? I guess, yeah, it would have to be Death Mountain if we're already seeing Gorons. It always just has such a climactic sounding name, Death Mountain, that I'm always surprised how quickly I get to it, and also how, like, kind of peaceful and chill the actual people that live there are, given its name. But I bring up the music thing because now this is like the most highlight we've ever had on how funny it is. Because before it's like, oh yeah, it's weird how the ocarina songs all start with a weird simple part, but then they get really complicated and fast all of a sudden after that. It's way funnier though. Hey, am I gonna be isolated from the That's gonna be a problem. I can't get to him. Do I have to lure him over? Hey, you, come here. Come here. I brought those ones back. Is he coming over here? No, that doesn't work. What? I don't think this is what I'm supposed to do. It's just barely moving. Maybe if I roll into the rock will break. Yeah. It just stops rolling. Great, I did it. You know, for things that are trying to murder me and trap me with these walls, you don't really attack me actively. Huh. But I bring up the music thing just because it's way funnier in this game than it's ever been before, because you got a character only having 3 notes total, and he's expressed them like by, it sounds like a dude going woo. It's like, it's so much funnier, and it's such a massive gap between the part you input and the part where they start kind of sounding okay a moment later. So what am I supposed to do here? Is there a spot where I can dig under the wall? What is it? Talk to Midna. This is not the time for chit-chat. Well, you know what? You interrupt literally any action you feel like for chit-chat, so why the sudden standards now? Oh, there's like a... Oh, there's a gap. I see. There we go. Well, that makes things easier. So these sections are way easier than I thought they were, because I've realized that you're only supposed to kill the last 2 together. I thought the challenge was you have to carefully group them all together to destroy them, but you just have to kill the last 2. That's the only real requirement, which massively simplifies it. Come on. Really? Really, Midna? You can't find a way to get over there? Is it over here? That's where I have to stand. Really didn't plan that at all. But that was amazing. He just turns completely sideways. I want to do it again. That's a fantastic animation. I love it. Not what I meant to do. What do I have to stand guard at a dead end at the bottom of a cliff like this? Wait a second. Have they tucked me out of this way because they think I'm useless? What? That's probably not great news. I guess that's normal for Death Mountain, though. Oh, jeez. Okay, that wasn't very nice. Why do all the Gorons have square nipples? Or why do they all wear pasties, if not? Really equally valid questions. Got it. He's really good at grabbing ledges for a thing that doesn't have hands. And yet he can't climb ladders, apparently. You'd think it'd be pretty similar technology. Also, I've seen what real dogs can do, like running up fences and shit. I feel like they could climb ladders. Not the wrong button again. There we go. Wow, that's flashy. Psh, hot. Another Fuma roll. And once again, it's in the worst possible place. I suppose this path is impassable now. Wait, you guys can't handle those? Ow. Oh, he didn't reach. There we go. Goodbye, wherever you landed. Do you have a heart for me? No? Alright. Is this spot impassable? It seems pretty passable. Oh, I gotta go down here. There's gonna be a thing down here. Don't want to forget about those. You know, they haven't been attacking me. I'm kind of just relentlessly murdering them all on sight. Just because they were unfortunate enough to like be born in Shadowland. Ow. So basically I'm just like the hunter at the beginning of the game that turned on me because I was a shadow creature. Despite, you know, knowing better that some shadow creatures might not be evil, because I'm one. Let's see, so I probably have to hit dash. Because I noticed that time the shadow was following me, so that means that it actually chases you. Which is concerning. Because why are there like sentient rocks that chase you? Alright, well that's not happening yet. I think that's the Goron symbol though. Isn't it? Nope. Interestingly, I learned some of those things less from the actual Zelda games and more from just playing a Zelda escape room. Because there was a licensed Zelda escape room coming through San Francisco a while ago. And I gave that a go. Not great. There's actually some inventive little puzzles that were alright. But it was just not a good escape room, especially because it all felt like it was made for one person to do alone, not a group of like 6 people, which is what it actually was. Alright, could you go away, please? Oh, it's based on proximity. You don't say. Alright. Alright, you can't just dash through that. Wait. Crawl sideways. Crawl sideways. I want to see if this rock's gonna hit me, because it's gonna home in. Can it find me here? Oh, the answer's a strong yes. Oh god. Ow, I was climbing. Rude. He doesn't have stuff to say anymore. We'll have to find the last one. And that's kind of in my way. I think. Midna? Midna? Midna, help me jump up that ledge. I'm trying to save the world, Midna. You're not being very helpful, Midna. Can't even give me a heart. Midna, come on. It's right there. Or is it down? Oh, it's down here. I've made a mistake. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I made a mistake. I thought that I had to go around through that stuff to get there. But I was dead wrong. The The vessel of light is full of tears, and light has returned to this area. Oh, I was just starting to have fun. Don't forget that fused shadow. See you later. I am the owl with the boss mustache. My name is Eldon. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule. I am the spirit that guards these lands. O great hero chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already those grounds have been defiled, draped in shadow, and seeded with evil. You must go to those sacred grounds and cleanse them. Wolf? See, Beth, I told you Wolf would save us. You are the one from Orden, whom these children spoke of. We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. And this is my daughter, Luda. The beast took us and left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. At first I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordono village. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden everyone was captured, and then until now it's been like a nightmare. You're a nightmare, you nightmare baby face. Yeah, it was like a terrible dream and we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. This village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The dark beasts attacked, but even worse was the sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes. Even now they refuse to permit us entry into their minds. It strains the limits of belief. To think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. It makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee this village before more nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try and coax the Gorons back from their recent change of heart. Oh, I thought we were just gonna warp back. It occurs to me I may have made a mistake. Yeah. Because I didn't go here. I don't know, maybe you can still reach them regardless, but I did not visit that wolf in wolf form. And I don't know if I can transform to wolf form on purpose without proceeding to the story where it happens again, basically. We'll see. Also, wow, I had a throwaway comment about Ori and the Blind Forest, but on top of the striking visuals that looked really similar to some of the stuff like the start screen in Ori, there's also the Gorons are rather similar in body shape to the creatures from Ori and the Blind Forest that aren't the whatever the protagonist is. And also this whole place came up to being about an owl's guardian spirit, and I'm like, huh. That the number of comparisons and similarities kept growing in a way that surprised me. It is remarkable how much that bizarre shape does totally make me think of the stuff you see in Ori. Huh. We might be learning about some influences here a little bit. I don't want to leave all these people just to save ourselves. Come on, Wolf, can't you do something? Isn't there some way to make up with the Gorons? You think someone could go to the mines and do something? Are we not gonna take you home? Shouldn't I take... What are you gonna do anything here? 'Cause I feel like you're not gonna accomplish anything, so I probably should take you home. Wolf, trying to go near the mines is very dangerous. I will be very sad to be separated from Colin and the others, but I know they must go. Please return them safely to their parents. Okay, I wasn't trying to talk to you again. Whoops. There we go. I do not know what is in the Goron mines, but surely they will come soon to understand it and right what is wrong. Do not concern yourself with me, my son. You must flee this place as quickly as you can. Well, so the Goron mines must be the temple, or dungeon, or whatever you want to call them for this zone. Heal me. I'm drawing a Triforce. Don't judge me. That's worth considering. Do I still have the ability to warp in this form? I do, right? The dark power is in the sacred land of the proud mountain people. At least, I think that's what the spirit said. The place you need to go, you know where it is, right? Interesting. I wasn't really thinking about it, but I can't warp in this form, can I? That's a wolf-specific ability, I think. Well, I want to see what's in those graves. That's probably a distressing place to start with my city exploration. I might not be welcome here. Who pushed these graves back? Oh, there it goes again. What? Really? What? The hole is not a hole? Weird. I was sure they were just keeping me out because it's not a wolf form dungeon, but no. There's just this gaping black hole that you don't actually go in, apparently. Shiny? You caught a male ant. Bug fans love that golden color. Check out the caught bugs on the collection screen. What you doing? Boy, does that make you guys easy to fight? I just pull them directly to me. Come here. As a famous wise man once said, get over here. Can I read you, or... Yeah?